晓，天和地对接信号，等待破芽的野草，是时间随手抛下的锚。空无一物，淡出奇妙，把惊喜装进被套。要何时这对暗号，才交换彼此的密报？地踏是夏天日落，傻傻是晚风，悄悄是水蒸放是我的美梦。准备升空，刀光过雨墨中，日出穿透我摔的眼眸。整个世界，所有声音在视线上跳动，轻轻伴奏属于我的与众不同。空无一物，淡出奇妙，把惊喜装进被套。要和世界对暗号，才交换彼此的密报。不料是大海淌着，粗粗是凌波，普通是遇见他是我的心动。准备升空，刀光过雨墨中，日出穿透我摔的眼眸。整个世界，所有声音在视线上跳动，轻轻伴奏属于我的与众不同。只想这辽阔宇宙，星星领着我，放声唱歌，播放我的自由。准备升空，刀光过雨雾中，日出穿透我摔的眼眸。整个世界，所有声音在视线上跳动，轻轻伴奏属于我的与众不同。啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦，啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦，哒哒哒哒啦哒哒哒啦哒哒，哒啦哒哒哒啦啦哒，哒哒哒哒啦。一朵云带一场云霄，天和地对接信号，等待破芽的野草，是时间随手抛下的锚。空无一物，淡出奇妙，把惊喜装进被套。要何时这对暗号，才交换彼此的密报？地踏是夏天日落，傻傻是晚风，悄悄是水蒸放是我的美梦。准备升空，刀光过雨墨中，日出穿透我摔的眼眸。整个世界，所有声音在视线上跳动，轻轻伴奏属于我的与众不同。空无一物，淡出奇妙，把惊喜装进被套。要和世界对暗号，才交换彼此的密报。不料是大海淌着，粗粗是凌波，普通是遇见他是我 Oops, I think I forgot to load something. Hello, everyone. Darkness, yes. I need to modify my window. Modify my window. And then make it bigger. Hello, pop star. Wait, what do you? Oh, you mean the my new cover? Although I do think that I messed up the cover a bit. Cause I mean I all the videos I'm all doing by myself, and the last video was first time I switched over to DaVinci Resolve, and that was my first video editing in a new video editor. And also I was when I was mixing the song, I tried to do it like, cause some part of it was like very low volume, and I tried to do it. I added a compressor before to the vocal, and I think the compressor default is like defaulted to compress starting very low volume, and I think the end result was that some of the parts is kind of flat because too much compression. Yeah, it's hard. Everything is so hard. Hello everyone. Okay, so let's start. I know I've been saying I've been doing Leetcode, but this time we are really doing Leetcode as the website. There, let's start. A phrase is a palindrome after converting all uppercase letters into lowercase letter and removing all non-alphabetic alphanumeric characters. It reads the same forward and backwards. Alphanumeric characters includes letters and numbers. Given a string, return true with a palindrome, false otherwise. A man and playing the Oh, so you have a string and you want to convert all the uppercase into lowercase, and you also want to remove anything that's not number or characters. Okay, so wait, why is it C++? Java script. So first thing we want to do is we want to convert this string into the string that they're looking for. So we want to loop the string, or let I equal to 0, I less than string.length I plus plus. If si, we're looking for numbers or letters. So if SI must be between, we can start in this string. So let's actually val array. Let's make it into array anyway, because we have to loop the length. If SI is greater than or equal to A, and it's greater than A, and it's less than it's either greater, it's between A and Z, it's less than capital Z, then we want to array dot push SI, and we also want to make sure that this is lowercase, so 2 lowercase. Otherwise, we're looking for numbers. Else if SI is a number, SI a number which is greater than or equal to 0, and SI is less than or equal to 9. It should be less than or equal to. Then we push this value, right? They're looking for numbers, right? Are they looking for numbers? Including letters and numbers, right? So array push that number. Otherwise, we just ignore that. So to test that, we can just console logs the new array and run this. Output is nothing. Why is that? Imagine plan a camel Panama. It's greater than A, less than Z. This should push this. But it's empty. SR. Also $log SI. A, right? A should be between these values. But it's not doing that thing right now. Console log. Yay! There's no yay here. If SI is greater than or equal to A, and SI is less than Z, this should determine that this is a letter. But it's not doing that. Why is that? JS find letters. How to tell characters letter, and we are human. I don't want to do regress. I do not want to do that. So must be an easy way to do it. I don't want to do reg. If I know how to do this, it means I can create my own game. Yes, I can. But the problem with creating your own games, you don't make any money. I said again, I don't want to do a records. I will charge ad. Yeah, they're looking at charge ads. I don't want to do that either. I believe you can just do a like greater than less than A. No? So red gas again. We don't want that. They're looking at charcoal. Do I really have to do charcoal? Wait, why can't I do greater than less than A? So this is doing the red gas again. You see, if it's greater than A and it's less than Z, right? That's what they're doing. If it's greater than A, it's less than Z. Greater than the A, less than Z. SI, we know the first one is A, right? Is equal to A? No, that's the question. So the first one should be true, okay? It's equal to A. Is it greater than or less than A? That's false. A is not greater than or less than A. That's okay, interesting. Robot A then. Capital. Do I have to do it? Why is lowercase like smaller than uppercase? What if do this? True, okay. So let's do that again. We have level E, which is good. Okay, it's A, Why is it pushed? What the hell? Where's the pushing anti-value? Why is the anti-value greater than A and less than Z? Like, if you copy... Sometimes I don't get this. Right, so if you look at the anti-value... is anti-value greater than A? And this? Both? That's right. Both, that's right. Is it less than V? Anti-value is less than Z. Is anti-value greater than equal to A and less than D? False. Okay, that's false. So the thing that's triggering this is greater than 0. Oh. Okay, so JS number. I don't know how to do regex. String match digits. Maybe I do have to do that. Okay, fine. It's making me to do regex. Okay. So what if I do s equal to s star match, and we are doing regex, so we're looking for A to Z, and then A to Z, and we're looking for digits D, and then I. And if I print out S right now, yeah, that's not about it. A to Z, A to Z. Okay, A to Z. And digits. Wait. Book! Find letters, numbers. Did you ever try Windows 11? I'm using Windows 11 right now. A to Z, right? And then they tried 2 matches. I think you can do it in 1. Whatever. Stop! A to Z. We do A to Z and we do a stream match again. Let's don't match. And this time we're looking for numbers. Right, so... how to do numbers again? Find numbers. Konbanwa. Digits. Wait. Oh wait. This is not good. Cause the first one matches all the A to Z. The second one matches all the numbers. So I want A to Z all numbers. Find letters and numbers. Why am I struggling the first? Right, letters will be there, numbers will be there, and we don't want to do that. And why am I searching Bing? A to Z digits. And A to Z 0 to 9. Right? A to Z 0 to 9. 0 to 9. Global match. Then we print this. Invalid regular expression as range out of order. Huh? Input don't match. Right, input don't match. You go to this. Input don't match. Oh, regular expression. I don't need this. Are you sure? Boom. Invalid regular expression. You also need to get back to Leetcode. Are you looking for a job? I feel that there must be an easy way to do this. There must be a fucking easier way to do this. Right, I'm checking whether it's letter first, and then I'm checking whether it's. So what if I just SI mod itself? Oh, SI. Not the one. So this should return a number. And if this is not a number, that will be undefined. And it prints out this. Why is this fucking thing? So it prints out everything. Oh, because I'm putting S. And of course, array. Yay! It's working now. Oh my god, I did not believe this. I did not believe this is that fucking hard. Let left equal to 0 and then right equal to... we have a new array, so array dot length -1. While left is less than right. Right, so we're comparing the leftmost number and the rightmost number. If it's palindrome, they should be equal. So if array left is not equal to array right, then it's not a palindrome, so we return false. If it's equal to right, then we're gonna do left plus plus and then right plus plus. We continue to do that until we finish this. Run this. Output is false, but expectation is true. So console.log array. It's gonna be like one of these cases again. So AMANCANALPANAMA. Okay, that's true. So left array length. So compare these two. Plus plus compare. Oh, yeah. I'm doing plus plus, so it should be minus. Whoops, oopsie. Undefined. Output is undefined. If it's true, then it's return true. Okay, that's it. Okay, we doing good. Submit. Boom. Wrong answer. If S is equal to 0 and P, the output is true. Why is true? Test case. Let's resolve. Use this test case, right? 0 and P. And then we run this. We look at case 4. And we're gonna print out case 4. Console.log. I bet it's the 0, like we're not actually... This part is actually not doing anything, pushing the 0 value. So we print array, and then we look at this output is P, right? So it's not fucking adding the zeros. How do we fucking add the 0? Do you really know how to coding? Okay, oh shit. Do I look like I don't know how to coding? Oh shit. That means I can't find a job. So I don't match. Do I really have to do this? I don't want to do this. I'm matching a digit. Is that digits? Right. So print this. Of course, it's not gonna work. I don't like regular expression. Boom. So it's still not digits. SI. What if I just do -0? What happens on -0? Oh, good, because the number could be 0. Okay. Okay, now it makes all the sense. This actually works fine, by the way. This works fine. However, if SI is 0, 0 mod 1 is 0, and in programming 0 value is false. So this actually doesn't print out. So if this is any other numbers, it should print the number. Okay, so this can't be that hard. Google, help me. By yes, check character is number. If check X character is number, greater than 0, less than 9. Isn't that what I was doing? I was doing that before. It's greater than equal to 0 and it's less than or equal to 9. Wait. Oh wow, that okay. So here's the thing. For some reason, an empty string is greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 9. That's empty string. Wait. Oh. Or maybe because this is a 3D as a string. We'll reprint this. Yay! Okay. So we're actually looking through a string. So this is actually not a number, it's 3D as a string. So we look at the string value. Something like this. Boom, false. Underscore, okay, use case. Now I think the problem now is it's not killing the underscore. Console.log array. This shouldn't be this hard. Ready? See, this underscore here. Okay, what is the fucking underscore? Greater than or less than a? That's easier to tap. So I'm gonna come out this how I'm gonna run this. We have an underscore here. We still have an underscore here, which means underscore is greater than is between A and Z. Okay, what if I do this? A and Z. Or the capital one. So maybe the underscore is between the capital, between the lowercase and capital case. Boom. Yes. Okay, my assumption is correct. Now we submit this. Boom. Yes, we beat 86%. This fucking problem shouldn't be this hard. Let's look at next value. Let's look at next palindrome. Given a string, return true if the string can't be palindrome after deleting at most one character from it. Okay, so basically doing the same thing. Delete at most one character. Okay, so left equal to 0, right equal to s dot length minus 1. And we just gonna use a count. So we can do the same thing while left is less than right. We're gonna compare the leftmost and rightmost value. If if the leftmost value and the rightmost value is not the same. And then in addition, we also need to look at the counts. And the count is true. Then we just return false. So we're using a 0 value. Actually, we don't need to use 0. I'm just gonna use false. And then we always have a count in there, right? So actually, let's do this. If count, then we return false. Otherwise they're not the same. So we want to check which one we can. If S left plus 1 is equal to S right, if we increment one of the left and is equal to the right side, then we increment left. Else, if we decrement the right side and it's equal to the left side, then we do right minus minus. Otherwise, if they're not the same, then we return false. At the end, the default return should be true. I run this. Else stiff. Boom. Oh, if in the loop. So left plus right minus minus. Boom. Okay, submit. Boom. True. False. I believe this has to be and left is less than right. And left is less than right. Boom. Still false. Okay. Left, right, left not equal to right. So ZZ, R, Y, RY. RY is not true, so we're looking at... Oh, I forgot to do that. Count is now true. Count is true. After we do this, count is true, so we don't run this again. Okay. Okay, now this is a fucking mess. AA, GG, UU, OO. So we compare to the leftmost and rightmost. If they're not the same and the count is false, and if they're not the same and the count is true, then we immediately return false. And if we increment the left side by 1 and it's equal to the right side, we just increment the left side and then set the count. Otherwise, if we decrement the left side and they're equal, then we decrement right side and then set the count to true. Otherwise, if we decrement and then they're still not equal, then we return false. So we increment left, decrement right. Right? That sounds correct. Okay. We can simplify this. The count is always gonna be set to true if we find a conflict. However, okay, now not simple. Oh, if we find a conflict, because this one is gonna exit out the thing. Do I still have my rock playlist? Yes, I do. I just don't. I mean, I don't want to play my rock music while coding. Also, my playlist is local, so don't ask me about my playlist. Oh, nothing right. Okay, I see. And left +1 is less than right. And then left by -1. Now this case is false. Fuck. What the heck is this button? And tutorial. Okay, this is they are doing recursions. Why is everyone doing recursions? Boom. So was skipped. Also recursions. Okay, fine. If I need to read. Okay, let's redo this then. Recursions. I'm gonna write a function check. Still not correct. Check. Check. We're looking for left, right value. I shouldn't call it left and right. How's math day? Apparently it's not doing good because I can't even solve a fucking easy question. Hello, hello. Well, less than right. We're gonna check with palindrome. I did the same. If S left is not equal to S right, then return false. So if not check left right, then we want to do the check again. Check. Left was 1 and then right, or right, check left, right -1. So this check both cases. And we want them to be true. So if false and false, then return false. I probably fucked up. Do you know encoder? What is encoder? What's my opinion on Sonic? I don't know. Why are you asking me these random questions? Oh, I also need to increment the commands. Left plus plus, right minus minus. Boom. Okay, let's see that. Left is this, we're no longer using count. So if we gonna check left and right, right, so if left is not equal to right, return false. If this is false, if not false is true, right? If this is not false, so we're gonna check it again. We check in left plus 1. If left plus 1 is equal to right, Oh, after we do the +1, we need to either increment the left or right. It's been like Leetcode website with algorithmic questions and contexts since it's Japanese. I wonder if it's known over there. No, I haven't heard of it. I think in the West it's mostly known for with Leetcode. So they have a function that checks everything. If they're not the same, you check everything with the +1. Or you check everything with the -1. Ah, okay. So you basically check twice. Well, why am I so dumb? Why are we so dumb? No, I mean, why me so dumb? Well, so you check twice. So if left is not equal to right, they return false. You do left plus plus. While left is less than right, they return false. You do a left plus plus and then right minus minus. Boom. And then you do this again. You do this again because you want to check whether if it's completely equal. If not, then you do two checks. Then the end should be returned true. Let's left equal to 0, right equal to s star length minus 1. While this basically the same thing, except we are not returning. If we find they are not equal, then we can do the check again. Check. So left plus 1, right, or check left and right minus 1. If they're not equal, then we do this. Otherwise, we don't true. Submit. Boom. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. So we're checking left is equal to right, and if they are not, we give them one more chance. That one more chance is basically we have a recursion. One recursion goes to the left +1, and the next recursion goes to right -1. So we want either of them to be true. If I want either of them true, then it's palindrome after removing one character. If both of them are not true, basically because we're doing this again. If they're not true, return false. Both of them false. We just return false. Okay. Oh my god. Let's given a root node of a binary tree and two integers low and high, return the sum of values of all nodes within it with a value in the inclusive range low and high. Return sum of values and no. So if the root is 10, root is like this, the low is 7, high is 15, low 7 and 10, and 59 the range. Output is 32. Return sum of values, all nodes in the range. Low is 7, high is 15. 7, 10, 15, 32. What about the 5? Give it a root node binary tree. This low is 6, high is 10. 6 and 10. 6, 7, 10. 23. What happened to the 5? Why are they not adding the 5? I don't even get the question. Given a root node of a binary tree and two integers, return the sum of values of all nodes within the value in the inclusive range. 5比6小。哦，您说的对。哦，wait a minute. OK， hold on. 我怎么感觉自己好像我感觉自己傻逼了？我觉得自己傻逼了。原来如此。Oh, so you basically looking at all the, you adding all the numbers that's between these values, like 6 and 10. If 10 you added the value, 5, 15, 3, 7 you add the value, 13, yeah, 13, 18, 1, 6. Oh! 時々自分はバカと思う。 So this is just simply do a breadth first search or depth first search. Right, so let's stack equal to root no. And then we also have the result equal to a empty string. While stack is not empty, we're going to while it's not empty and there's a left value, so cos no equal to stack dot shift. If there's a left no, so no dot left, then stack dot push no dot left. If there is a no dot right side, stack dot push no dot right. After the shift, what we want to do is we want to check whether the value, if no dot value, right, this value, no dot value is within the limits, is greater than or equal to low, and no dot value is less than or equal to high, then we push it to response notes. Oh, do we even need response? They just want the sum. Okay, sum is sum plus equal to sum plus equal to no dot value. And we keep doing this. Solid. Runtime error. Cannot read property on define. Okay. Value and define. Oh, sign is equal to 0. Boom. No dot value is undefined. No is equal to stack dot shift. Stack right now is the root value. No is equal to stack dot shift. Stack dot shift is all this value. That's not good. Given the root of a binary tree, root node is the first node, so stack dot shifts should give me 10, but this will give me everything. Oh, this is printing all the tree. Okay. Okay. Output is undefined. Of course, because I'm not returning anything. Ruben song. Output is still undefined. Dot value. Oh, so there's no dot value. There's no dot value. So no itself just equal to the no. There's no dot value. So it just note. And already wait, hold on. What the heck? While stack has some value in there. Isn't this what I did? All I did was just stack, checking whether stack has left for submit. Runtime only be 5.313, but this is a big O fan. Because I'm checking all the node values in there. In Python it would have worked, yeah. But shouldn't JavaScript also work? Because I guess if while stack, if it's empty value, it still assumes that it still assumes that it's a positive value, so I should be checking the length. Yeah, so the problem, I guess the problem is an empty array is counted as a true value. Yeah, that must be it. But I'm very curious on how other people get a faster runtime. Okay, this is doing recursions and it's checking all the values also. This is big O of n. The time complexity is big O of n because it's checking every single node. For me, my time complexity is also big over n because I'm also checking off all of the nodes. Yeah, but you cannot get better than big O of n. That's correct. However, in theory, my current code, because I'm doing breadth first search, and I'm checking every single node. So in theory, my time complexity is also big of n, right? But according to this runtime, I'm actually the lower end of the runtime. 前序走访，理论上能更快。哦，你说它左右的顺序，对吧？它是理论上对。You know what I think? Because I think this is older binary tree. So everything to the right side is already like bigger than. So in theory, okay, you can actually have a better runtime. However, in practice you can have a better runtime, but in theory, it's still counted as big of n. Because for example, if the high range is like the root zone, so all you need to do is just check the left side. And in the same thing, if you check the root node and then you deep down, and you start traversing through the nodes, and you find a node that hits where the high end is, that you know everything to the left side of the high node is gonna be less than. Yeah, so but in worst case, it's like if the high node is like the biggest node here, then you have to check everything. So in practice, technically you can shorten this, but if an interview comes out and that you do that practically, the practical like way of shorten that thing, and the interviewer is gonna ask you, okay, what's the time complexity? You still have to say it's big of n, right? So yeah. Let's moving average from data string. Given a string of integers and window size, calculate the moving average of all integers in the sliding window. Implement moving average class. Moving average is int size, initialized to object within the size window. Moving average. And assuming this initialize this thing with a size, when we have size of 3, and you do a next, which means you push. Wait, no. Moving average of 3. 3 is the first. 3 is the first item. And moving average doesn't return anything. Wait, no. Wait, no. This is size. Size of 3. What's my IQ at this point is negative. You want me to do properly distribute money to vaccinate children? Ha ha ha. What kind of question is this? Distribute money to vaccinate children? Maybe okay, I think about it after this one. You know, the correct answer to that question, I don't know what that question is, but judging by the title, the correct answer is I will keep all the money, and no children get the money. Okay, so this initialize an array. I guess array size of 3. Next with the value. Next with a value. Okay. Constructor. Do I even need to do this? Call size equal to size. Length equal to 0. I don't know what I'm doing here. So next, and then next they passing value 1. Why? And it should return something. This do array dot push. Or I can just do array dot push. Array dot push value. And then we're gonna return. We're gonna return the movie average. Honestly, I don't get how they want me to code the question. Right? They're gonna create objects of moving average. That object consists of the size and the array. So whenever we do it, and then we think that we are coding basically a function within this object called next, whatever next is involved, we're gonna push that to the array. And then we want to return. Okay. Brute force. Brute force is or less than equal to 0 for const value of array. Like for constant value of array, sum equal to this val, and then val divide return val divide by array dot length. Isn't it just like this? Size has already been declared. I don't need size, I guess. Oh, okay.正月到手，我大概知道他想要我做什么，但是there is no define is dot array. It's still not defined. 我知道他问题是想要问我什么，但是this door Oh, okay, I see. 现在这里可以，我们可以剪掉这些。但是现在问题是，我要怎么固定它的 size？ Would I push this value if this dot array dot length is greater than? Oh, this dot array is this. This dot size is size. This dot size. Then this dot array dot shift. So initialize an object, and they have a size. We're gonna pass the size as a global object, and then we're gonna create an array. Whenever they want, so next they want to push a value into the next, so we're gonna push that value to the array. And whenever a value is pushed, we're gonna check the length. If the array length is greater than the size that they want, then we pop out the first element from this array. And then we initialize the sums. For each time, for each value in this array, we're gonna sum plus the value. And then we just return that value divided by array length. Right. So let's check this array. So array, okay, this is fine. So array is 1. Next one they want to add 10s. Array is 10s. 1, 10, 3. That's correct. 1, 10, 3, right? And next one is 10, 3, 5. That's also correct. Right, however, each time they call this, they want to return. What do you mean? Each time they call this, they return. Your return is sum, which is a double value. Oh, okay. Sum is equal to this. And we don't even need to do this dot size. We visualize the sum is equal to 0. Constant for value within this array is sum plus the value. And then we return value divided by this size. Oh, not this size. This is the radial length. Because in the beginning, the size, you could have the size 3. However, the array could have items less than 3. Oh, return value, oh my god. Return sum divided by this. But对，因为它都会变，零错的对。Okay, so this is a brute force. Brute force is like m squared. This is m squared because we Each time we have to compute the sum again, so we can let's optimize this. Right, so to optimize this, I'm gonna have a sum here. And if the array dot length is greater than the size, then this dot sum minus equal to sum minus is dot arrays is dot array dot length minus is dot size. Right, so instead of computing this again every time, we don't compute this anymore. So this dot sum is plus minus. This dot sum plus minus the value. And then we just return this dot sum divided by diff. Minus 1, I think.对吧？首先我们可以直接把这个算进去。它每加一个，我们就提升这个sum。但是，然后我每次也直接把那个数字放到 array 里面。然后每次如果这个数字，如果 array 的 length 已经超过了这个 size 的话，那么我们就把最先放进去的，actually，如果超过 size 的话，那么我们就减掉。because this is dividing the whole thing. So we can do this dot array dot shift. We can do sum minus the shift. Yay! 10 data. So now we beat 92%. We were beating like 32% or something. Okay. Dog was asking me to do this. Let me see. Let me see this. Distribute money to maximum children. You are giving an integer money, denoting the amount of money in dollars that you have, and another integer children, denoting the number of children that you must distribute the money to. Can I just keep all the money? You have to distribute the money according to foreign rules. All money must be distributed. I don't like that. Everyone must receive at least $1. Okay, nobody receive $4. Okay, return the maximum number of children who may receive exactly $8 if you distribute money according to aforementioned rules. If there's no way to distribute the money, return -1. Okay, I have $20 and there are 3 kids. The maximum of children with $8 will be 1. One of the way to distribute the money is $8 to the first children, 9 to second, 3 to the third. hot? Good morning, good morning. We are giving money to children. About it. Maximum number of children who distribute the money according to the rule. So we can default. We can default. And they want $8 minimum. If we default giving $8 to the, we default spending $8. If we default giving $8 to all the children that we can, and then we will deal with whatever that's remaining. You know, that's pretty wild that giving money to children, only 20% of people done it, able to do it. Money children. Isn't this a dynamic programming? I don't like to do dynamic programming. What companies are doing this? Amazon, Yahoo, Zendesk. Am I AFK? I don't know. Are we AFK? Maybe my brain is AFK. I think my brain is AFK. So what if we do children times 8, which is 24, and then 24 minus 20. Right, so in the first case we have money at 20 and children at 3. So what if we do 3 times 8, 24? Right, and then we do 24 minus 20. This is a 4. Because 24 is greater than 2, that means at least one children will not get the $4 amount. I mean, will not get $8. And 20 divided, this is 4, so which means which means we have to increment it. Is equal to 4. Yeah, you need to maximize the number of children that will get $8. And read that last children who is gonna get the least amount of money. So judging by this path, that means we will have 1 children left with $4, and we don't want that. So if this value is equal to 4, that means we can have a non-A counter. Say we can have a no 8s equal to 1. And then we're gonna do a for loop. So for loop for the 0 to 3, right? We have 1 non 8. So for did I call out the new membership? I didn't. I mean, I'm looking at the this the combined comment software that I'm using. It's not reporting the new membership. So thank you for Semi for joining membership. Yes, now I called him out. Why is this question hard? So from 0 to 3, we're gonna field 8 until we hit the second to last items, because there's a no 8, so we're gonna deduct that by 1. And then increment the last item, which is 4 by 1, so 4 plus 1 is 5. This is still fine, because even though the question here is at 8, 9, 3, it can still be interpreted as 8, 7, and 5. So the output is still 1. So number of children will be 1. Okay, this one satisfies this condition. However, I think there's a problem here. If for example, the number of money, based on this algorithm that we have come up with, it works for the first case. But however, if we have a case where the money is like, let's say money is 4, right? Money is 4 and children is 3. In that case, we will have 3 times 8, 24. 24 minus 4 is 20. There's no more non-8s in there.弄个生活法，放弃思考其他部分。不行啦 ，x 模8的话，你还是会回到这个问题。 I return 0? No. Actually, I think you're right. Return 0. So if the number of money is 4, the number of children is 3. So 3 times 24, right? 24 divided by 4, 20. How do you tell this is gonna be 0 then? If the money is less than 8, it's gonna be 0. That's for sure. What if the money is 9? Money is 9. 24. Right now you 24 minus 9. You have 15. And 15 mod 8 is equal to 7. Then we just distribute that 7. I don't think there's an easy way to do this. Okay, I have an idea. So for let I equal to 0, I less than children's. Right? Let's satisfy this, and everyone must receive at least $1 first. I plus nuts. Everyone will have $1. And we don't even need to do this. Everyone will have $1. Money equal to money equal to money divided by, minus children. That means everyone will get $1. If the money is negative, if money is less than 0, then we return -1. If there's no way to distribute money like that, then we return -1. And then after that, we can loop the children. So for let I equal to 0, I less than children's. I plus. So we satisfied the first condition. And then for the second conditions, we just need to aim for $7. Right, right, so let's say the number of distributors that we can have, we can set it to 0 for now. So if money is greater than 7, no, doesn't, greater than or equal to 7. If money is greater than or equal to 7, then we do distribute plus, and then we minus money minus 7. Right, and then for the next case, we don't want a $4 in there. So if money is equal to $3, because everyone has $1 now. If money is equal to 3, that means we have to move money from one side to another side, which means distribute is gonna be, we got discount the distributes, and then we're just gonna break out. And then at the end, we just return the distribute. Like that. Accepted! Oh my god, I'm freaking genius. Wrong answer. Oops. Fork. Okay, let's see. So money is 5, children is 2. Right, according to this, we're gonna distribute 5 to 2. So each one of them will have $1. Right, money is equal to money minus children. So money is now 3. Money is now 3, but 3 is not less than 0. So it should not return -1. Why would it return -1? So money is 5, children is 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. It's not less than 0, so it doesn't return. This is the only way that it will return -1. Oh, okay, yeah, I see. Is money is equal to 3? Then distribute is greater than 0. Okay, I see. Boom. Wrong answer. なんで Money is 13, children is 3. Alright, so we now have 1 and 1 and 1. And now money is 10. Oh, I see. If money is greater than 7, so the first children gets $8. So you minus 3, so now money is 7. And then the second children will end up with 4. But this is where the distributor is gonna deduct. It's gonna deduct from the first distributor. Which we don't want to do that. Okay, so we just need a special case. if we only have $3 left, if you only have $3 left, and I is still less than children's number of children, that means we can give $1 to the next children. So that wouldn't do that. So we just break it out then. In this case, let's do two conditions. So if money is 3, and we still have number of children left to distribute that money, then we just break, right? Yeah. We don't even need to do that. So if money is 3 and then we don't have children to distribute, so I plus 1 is equal to number of children. That means we're gonna deduct from the. That means we cannot give that $4 to the next person because there's no next person. So that means we only can give that $1 to the previous person. If we're giving it to the previous person, then this rule of all the previous children has to have $8 is gonna break because one children will have $1 extra. That's where we minus the distribute. But if there's one more children in the line to give the money to, then we just give that money to the next children. So we don't discount the distribute. So if I submit this, okay, boom. Oh, equal. Let's pretend let's pretend nothing happened. Okay, I'm gonna submit again. Boom. Fuck. It shouldn't be left, it's just constant. 난데 나요. We have $20. We give it to 3 children. We first give them $1 each. Now we have $17. And then we give it to the first person. Now we have $10. We give the first person $7. Now we have $10 left. We give the next person $7. Now we have $3 left. Right, and the last person is gonna have $1. So the last person will be 4. So, I mean, okay, now the money is equal to 3. Now this part kicks in. So if I should be 2 right now. So I plus 1 equal to children. So 2 plus 1 equal to children, which is 3. 3 equal to 3, right? So distribution minus the minus. But it's not doing minus the minus. Why? 这没有道理啊。所以我先给他们 ，OK， 我先给他们每个人1块钱，然后我第一个小孩我给他7块钱，对我还剩，然后我第二个小孩我再给他7块钱，然后第三个小孩我剩下3块钱，所以那3块钱我要是给第三个，哦，啊不对，所以这里最后。结果我只剩下3块钱，然后最后一个小孩只有1块钱，所以我要是给3块钱给那个小孩， 就等于 i 现在是 2，对吧？2加1，然后小孩是3，所以3应该等于3，所以 distribute 应该会减少。减少了 distribute 之后，然后我们 break out 这里，所以 distribute 应该是2。Wait no, 2. Yeah, it should be 2. Yeah, it's correct. Why is it 1? Hold on, what the fuck? Look at my thing is correct. Wait, no. It should still be 1. 我给了第一个小孩之后，这里加1。我给了第二个小孩之后，这里加1。然后第三个小孩，因为我们已经到了最后那里了，所以我们要减1。剩下的应该是1，但是这里不是1。なんで何これ？Money is equal to 3. I is 2. Wait, what the heck? The money is 20, and we're gonna give $1 to each children. So now money is 17. Right? We give the first children $7, so now money is 10. After we give them $7, we increment the distribute. So now distribute is at 1. Right? And then we give $7 to the next children. So now it's 8. Now we're left with $3. But we also increment distribute. So distribute now is 2. And because we left with $3, this is gonna trigger. Right, this triggers. And because I is at 2, 2 plus 1 is equal to children. Oh, do I have to do this bracket? Is it like this? Assign to constant value again. Let. Boom. Why is that? So distribute is now 2. We have $3, right? Because we have $3 and we already reached the end of children's. So this should trigger it. This should trigger so distribution -1. And we break out of this for loop. And we return distribute. So distribute should be at 1. This should be. Why is it? What the fuck? Console log. Money. So money's at 3, right? This is correct. The last one will be 3. Because we're not printing the first one because we already deducted that money. So this one, 3 should trigger it. And we console logs I. So when 3 triggers, I is at 1. Huh. I is at 1. Oh, because we deduct first. Oh, because we deduct first. Boom. Then now, boom. How about that? Submit. What the fuck? We have $17. We give $1 to each children. Now we have $14. We'll give the first children $7. Now we have $7. We give the next children $7. Now we have $0. Oh.哦，我们不需要 else if， 这里不需要 else if， 你知道为什么吗？因为这里，因为这两个不是 overlapped， 因为你要是大过7的话，你就不会等于3，所以你不需要 else if。所以这里我们问题是我们剩下没有钱了，没有钱了，所以我们要做什么？没有钱的话。Right, so distribute is now at 2. Now we have 0 money. If money is equal to 3, then we do this. Because it's 0 money, it's not equal to... If money is greater than 7, this also doesn't trigger.他们一起碰到会有问题？为什么会有问题？因为我们要是少于7的话，这个直接不会被 trigger。这个会 trigger， 完全是因为它可能会少于可能会等于3。好吧，我加一个这里加进去啊，我加一个这里是同样的问题，这里不会改变的。Okay, now what's the problem? If money is equal to 3, nothing happens. If money is greater than 7, greater than or equal to 7, right? So we minus 7. Okay, let's follow the order of this. We increase this, we minus 7. Right? And then next loop, if money is equal to 3, it's not equal to 3. So now we go there. If money is greater than or equal to 7, yes. So we increment the distribute. Now it's at 0. Now money is at 0. So it's 8, 8, 1. And the next, because money is 0, this does not trigger. This does not triggers. So we return 2. Output is 2. That should be correct. Output should be 2, right? We successfully gave... Oh wait a minute. Wait, hold on. It's not 2. Hey? 答案是1，对啊。不对。为什么答案是1？哦，出现是 2。好。Oh, cause I have additional children. I was looking at 3 children, okay? Fuck me. 因为只有2个人，我不知道为什么我在算3个人。我觉得我应该退台，我应该关直播了，因为我的脑袋已经胀了。OK， 所以17，我们从17开始，我们每个人给1块钱，我们剩下15。哦 ，OK， if we have leftover，OK， 我们先给第一个人 我们先给第一个人8块钱，所以是减7，减了7之后，这里还剩8块钱。So this is still greater than 7. Okay, distribute. If this is not the last children, actually, you know what? After we minus 7, right? If after we give $8 to this guy, and we have $1 left. Right, so if we after we distribute everything, and we still have children's left, so if we have children's, if we are at the end of the last children's, and we still have and money is greater than 0, that means we are forced to give away that money. So we do a distribute minus too as well. So submit this. -1. Oh, because now we do this. Because this gets minus and then this gets minus again. Okay. After we distribute this, and then we are at the last children and we still have money left, then we minus this. Submit. Woo! Yes! Oh my god! Now you can again. Now you can type in the comment and say I'm genius. I'm genius now, and we managed to be like almost 90 people, 90% of the people. Holy shit! OK， 天才，对啊。但是我觉得做这些问题做多了，我感觉我好像会慢慢变傻逼，你不觉得吗？做这些 ，Don't you think like doing all this kind of brain? You can kind of call this brain teaser questions will make me go crazy. I think that I'm starting to go crazy. I believe. And the funny thing is the person that asked me to do this now is gone. I did it for them, and then they're gone. Anyways, time for a break. See you guys later. Bye bye. Yanni.一朵云带一场云霄，天和地对接信号。 待破芽的野草，是时间随手抛下的猫。空无一物，淡出奇妙，把惊喜装进被套。要核实着对暗号，才交换彼此的密报。地毯是夏天娱乐，傻傻是晚风，悄悄是学着放肆我的美梦。准备升空，高光过于某种，日出穿透我帅的眼眸。整个世界，所有声音在视线上跳动，尽情伴奏属于